My name is Isabel.
Hello, my name is Richard. We've been living in this van for 2 months and a half now, and we decided to live in this van full time each day of the year.
Sold everything.
And we sold our house a year and a half ago, and last year we went for rent for 1 year, and this year we went 2 months in a trip with the van. And we decide to not rent the place, so now we have decided to live in the van, and we are a full-time business. We have a old general store. Since 10 years we quit our both jobs to buy this place, and now we decide it's not the only thing in the world. We can put some people there, and we want to travel with our house maybe 6 months a year for the next 5 years. We don't know. We'll see a year after each year. We'll see. Check us out. We'll see after that. I'm gonna make you a small tour of the van just to see. The van was made, we bought it empty, and since we have an old general store, we work every day. I didn't have time to do all the work, so I hired two guys to make the van from our small ideas that we took on internet by watching other video tour van. And so this is a resume of our place. Here we have our counter here. We have all our equipment with our small lock here, you can see, because if it's not locked, all the drawer is coming out. So now we have our wooden plate that we bought. Everything is handmade. And our small water here, and a big interesting thing about the finish, it's that like the wall or the ceiling, it's very easy to clean. It's very it's a plastic, very not weight. It's very light, and it's all going in pieces together inside. It's really interesting part. Here we have our big bed and a big under place under it, and here we have a bench on each side. Under this we have a compost toilet under it, and so. It's like what in the company? I remember after. Here we can heat here on each side, and we have our big table coming out. So I always take this side, so I'm cut here. So Isabel's gonna bring like the wine, the plate, and I just have to wait. But I'm cut on this side. I have a wall and the bed, so. I choose the place. So here we have our clothes, our only clothes, because we don't have any over anywhere, and not a garage with our clothes. We only take this for full time. We can have our book there in the shelf, all our small light here, and you press over and you can have a reading at night. While Isabel is reading, me, I don't know what I'm doing, but she's the reader, I'm the talker. And here we have a nice shower. It's 24 by 24. It's all with chrome, and we put like our clothes here, but it takes like 2 minutes to take it out, and we can take the shower. And we have a 60-gallon of water under the bed. So we don't want to go to like a camping ground to get some water. So we can easily stay like 3 weeks, even a month without going anywhere to get water. And we only have gray water under it since we have a compost toilet. So this is really like incredible. We don't need to dump. We don't need to. We just live and travel. This you can pull out. And you can win like the 6-inch to when you take the shower. So instead of being 24 by 24, it's getting to like 24 by 30. So it's really interesting and it's really useful. All the lights are like dimmable. If you press on it, you see, if you press, it's gonna come higher, and you just press to close it off. They're all independent. And we have those small lights. It's really interesting. Those Goal Zero lights. This is really very nice at night, and a cool light. Doesn't take any juice from the battery. And another thing about this place is the Goal Zero battery. This is the only battery source that we have. There's 3,000 watts, and we have 400 watts of solar panel on top. Okay, since we're living like full time, we didn't want to go to all the restaurant, spending our money like for getting coffee in the morning, afternoon, nights, and sleeping. So, since we're going like 6 months a year, the amount that we had is only like 12 months of saving of loaning, the rent, the electricity. And we had like that amount to travel, so we have to be careful about our money. So we decided to make lots of food inside the van. So my girlfriend made asked this to be made, so she make lots of food and good food, because my doctor said you have to eat good now. So she made lots of thing with natural product. We want to we're mostly like zero waste movement. We have here another place to put some food thing inside, so a nice shelf here. We have our nice coffee, because last year we went 2 months in Louisiana, and we spent like $13 every day to have a coffee. So it's, if you calculate that for 60 days, it's more like $700. So we decided to buy this for $300 and make our home coffee in the van. So now Isabel don't want to use it, so maybe she makes the food, but I made the latte for her. So here we have a small fridge. It's always full, but it's plenty enough for us. We want to have like a fresh product, so we want to go visit like every day a farm place or a place you can buy things fresh. So we want to eat fresh, no freezing thing. Here we have the blender of Isabel. This is the most important here, the wine bottle. Isabel don't want me to have some, but you just see that I can't resist. My doctor said it's good for the health, so I have to listen to the doctor. What can we say about the van? We have a Max here fan. It's only, we don't have like air conditioning more than the vehicle in the front, but this with our 2 windows close to our bed, it's enough. We spent the summer here, and we didn't have like any problem with the temperature, and we have to eat the place at Webasto. And even here in Quebec, if we have like the less 40, we can put just the Webasto on, and it's gonna take gas from the tank, and we won't feel that it's freezing outside. Last year when I came back from Louisiana, I spent 2 months in the driving way here, and because I had some water in the vehicle, I had to stay in. So I spent here 2 months with lots of snow, and didn't have any problem with the Webasto, and eats pretty well. So that's, now we can go like in the back of the vehicle. So in the back, it's not all finished, but it's you can see here is our 60 gallon of water. So it's pretty big tank, but it's pretty good for us. We have this to have some hot water in the van, but it's only work with 1 pound gas tank here, like propane tank. We didn't find a way to heat the water without having like this. In France, in Europe, they have a Webasto that can heat the water, but not in Canada or in the US. So we decided to put this. It's only $200, and it works pretty well. Water comes instantly hot, but you have to like to have the door like not closed because there's propane vapor coming in. So. It's me again, Richard. I want to tell you thank you very much for being a part of our tour van, our new house, and this is not the only thing I do. Now you're gonna have to follow us maybe on internet to our tour van, because we have a YouTube, or not the YouTube yet. We have to find some way to find a video, but we have Facebook and Instagram. It's called Mille après mille in French, but you're gonna have to learn French too. I mean, you see, I learned to speak English, so you can speak to me in French. You can write. I could pretend to speak like very good English, but I still have to practice. But now, come to see our old general store. This is a magnificent place to visit. We worked there. We fall in love there 10 years ago, and we still are in love with it. Even if we want to travel, you're gonna see when you get in. It's incredible. It's like 100 years old travel time to an old general store. And I can play you the piano. It's the ancestor of the mechanic piano. There's only 2 in Canada, and we have the 2 in Canada. And it's all wooden finger that press on the note. Nobody's seen yet, but wait till you see that. So come and see us, and see you later. Thank you. Bye.